it's time for Raimon versus Alias Academy's top-ranked team, Epsilon. And that starts with my favorite thing in the whole world. Shit talk. You see, in my previous video, Turnip Head was the king of shit talk when Raimon played Gemini Storm, but Dezom might deadass be an even bigger menace. And obviously we've got my GOAT, Chester Horse Jr. commentating, and I'm just as surprised as anyone else as to how he's travelled halfway across the country to be able to commentate a game he didn't even know was taking place. But for now, let's focus on the game. Actually, you know what? No, because I'm sorry, but I just have to show you this scene. How the hell does this kid have the government names of literal aliens? Actually, here's a better question. Why are Epsilon marking 2 to 1? I understand that I shouldn't be picking apart the logic in a show where kids just chill on trees after terrorizing whole cities, but this deadass means Raimon would have 9 players unmarked compared to Epsilon's 7. And despite that, this so-called genius playmaker decides to pass to the one player that's thoroughly marked. But you know what? That's okay, because Fubuki is him and jumps off the back of these two bewildered gentlemen before unleashing his eternal blizzard. Now, for those of you that don't know, this move is, no pun intended, one of the coldest shooting moves in the entire show. It's up there with God Knows and was powerful enough to literally freeze God Hand and the entire net. And the net is basically the strongest character in Inazuma 11. So naturally Dezom catches it with just one arm. We get to see this guy perform a literal Kamehameha and Endo counters with Blazing Knuckle. No! If you don't understand why I'm so disappointed, let me try and explain it in a way even your grandma would be able to understand. With Pokemon, imagine you're Ash Ketchum and this is your team. You know, you've got your most trusted Pikachu, but also your heavy hitters like Greninja, Charizard, Gengar, and Dragonite. And you're out in the wild and come across Mewtwo itself. So what do? You throw out Jigglypuff. That's what this is. One day I'm going to see this kid actually choose the correct move and it will be the greatest day of my life. But it's not the end of the world because they're only down by 1 goal and their attack should have more than enough firepower to give them a fighting chance. So you might be thinking this is like Gemini Storm all over again, but no, because Raimon and Epsilon's rivalry is actually on par with the likes of Karasuno versus Seijo, and Dezom gives them 10 days to train before they fight again. And then he casually kicks the ball with city destroying levels of power which rips through the entire team including Fubuki, and we then get to see the most bullshit moment of the show. And the thing is, Inazuma 11 is filled with a lot of bullshit. We've seen a kid summon penguins, we've also seen a kid summon a devil, and we've seen a kid use another kid as a baseball bat. And despite all of that bullshit, I can assure you that you are not prepared for the bullshit you're going to see.